Shalom, my name is Yoshua Yaakov ben Abraham. I'm making this video from Jerusalem. Let's see, put it in perspective. The day before yesterday, we have Barack Obama saying we cannot solve all the problems. We cannot solve any of the problems unless we solve all of the problems in America. Well, that's not quite good enough. It's getting better. Today, let's see, is the 23rd of February, Monday. Gordon Brown, the Prime Minister of the UK, said we need a New Deal. We need a complete unified approach for all the economies of the world to go in and redefine and to affect a global transformation. Okay, folks, finally, we got it right. That is Humanomics' New East-West convergence model, post-Bretton Woods, post-G7 regulatory frameworks. There has to be a unified global regulatory framework involving currency prices, commodity prices, so we don't have speculators starving the world's poor to death and many other things. Okay. What are we talking about? We're talking about the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor, translated into global technological infrastructure to create and mandate in law, beginning in the United States, a global technological infrastructure. It's supply side. It's bigger than the Hoover Dam and NASA combined, and the first phase will take $5 trillion. This will restore confidence. This will signal to the world capital markets where we're going. It is the only engine to create and sustain G20 growth. This is what the G20 meeting in London in March has to focus on like a laser, and you got to all get together and you got to agree upon this. The New East-West convergence model, Humanomics in general, its central organizing principle is receive and give. That solves the biggest problem in the world of man and mankind, which is the culture of crisis. That is what that's what created the world economic crisis and the collapse. Institutional and individual greed is the world cultural crisis. And when that's solved with receiving to give, sorry, can't speak in Hebrew, in English, and receiving to give, which is a new cognitive behavioral science first principle, we actually understand where we're going in terms of morals, ethics, and values universally. We come to implementing, developing and acculturating, retooling, retraining, reeducating, and reacculturating the entire workforce of the G20. Beginning with the United States and then the G7, G8, and so on and so forth, spreading it around the world. The new economic paradigm, the integration. I'm its author. I'm Yoshua Yaakov from Jerusalem. Finally, I'm glad to hear that Gordon Brown is endorsing an actual, authentic solution. And thank God, so did Angela Merkel and Mr. Sarkozy. All three of them. So we thank Prime Minister Sarkozy and Prime Minister Merkel and Prime Minister Gordon Brown. We thank you, and we wish you all blessings in receiving to give. And if you have this fully developed on your agenda for the London conference of the G20, you're going to actually finally get everybody everybody will be on the same page. Then everybody will be on the same train going in the same direction. All the stops are the right stops. Today, everybody's on the wrong train and all the stops are wrong. Okay, shovel-ready economics. Demand stimulus is depression model economics. You need supply side, platform-ready economics, macro supply side, and that's going to create tens of millions of sustainable jobs. I'm Yoshua Yaakov. Thank you for listening from Jerusalem.